and I'll try not to use my hands too much.
Be yourself. Mom,
Because
be yourself.
actually, yes,
that's what we want to see. See the real you.
And sometimes you do this, and it's like. Anyway, no, I think it's.
Wonder where I get it from.
Well,
hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back, Mum, to the channel.
Hi.
Today, Mum and I are doing another video. You guys really loved the last one that we did.
Yes,
no, the people love you. The people
they liked us together, I think. We're a good team.
So we're gonna answer some questions today. I asked you guys for some questions on Instagram. Some of them about me, some of them about us. So we're gonna go through them, just have a little chat, and it's gonna be a fun time. I got a coffee. You all know I love my drinks when it comes to car videos. I just like having something to sip.
I know, it's very relaxing, isn't it?
So let's get started. I'll put the questions up on the screen. But what is your go-to coffee order?
Well, it's pretty standard, just small skinny cap, always. It's basic. I don't like,
but it's good.
I guess, any like
basic
fillers.
because it's good.
And they make good cappuccinos in Melbourne, so Melbourne is known for good coffee. So bingo.
I feel like everyone kind of knows because I always
skinny cap.
mention it in my videos, but
Yep.
everyone already knows my go-to coffee order.
Yep. Here it is again.
Let us know in the comments what yours is if you drink coffee.
And we can have coffee together maybe one day with all of you.
Meetups, meet and greet. What other name options did you have for me? Whether that, I don't know if you had any other girl options, but if I was a boy or anything, were there any other options?
No, I think there was.
Some parents are very like on the spot.
Somehow
like,
I can tell you what was for the boy because we did not know both times, not with Danielle, not with you.
So it just popped out.
So
and I was like, oh.
second, first one obviously is Danielle. Second one was option I can tell you was Alexander because we really liked and it's been mentioned. But for you, I liked Natalie, and there is an explanation why. It is tricky with the names, we discussed it, because of the language. Obviously, English is not my first language, and some names are pronounced completely differently, which I find a little bit sort of strange in a way. Same name, pronounced very differently in Russian, and English sound different. However, Natalie, which is Natalie in Russian, Natasha, is so similar, and I like that name. And your father was quite happy. Dad was quite happy with that too. So
that's kind of good. Like I think it's nice to have one or like maybe like one or two names, but I think it's good to have like be really certain on the name rather than have like 50 options and then you're like, what do I pick?
I know some people struggle, but we didn't have that problem.
That's good. Yeah. And I like my name too, so.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
Bingo.
What was I like as a younger child? Maybe just like in general.
I think you were you were very quiet, exactly right.
So many things
you did not
change.
know, very quiet. There was not a lot of tantrums from you in terrible twos. I mean, you did throw yourself on the floor. I did walk away because that's what they say. So we're talking about two. As a baby, however, you were very suki, very difficult baby, just like Danielle. I guess I was very lucky. But you get what you get and you just deal with it. But as you got older, past 3 or 4, I think you were on the quieter side, always thoughtful. That I was told grade after grade. Very quiet, very smart beyond, excuse me, your years. And that's that's what I heard from teachers.
What is your top 3 favorite things about Italy?
Italy. In the first place, one of the favorite places on earth is Italy because of the culture, because of what they gave to the world. Just to explain where it's coming from, obviously. So that would be definitely first, well, the culture in whole, because the culture is very interesting. And for those who don't know, it is similar to my culture, which is Russian. So when we find similar things in life, to the ones we like, it feels comforting already, so that explains it all. Love the language, which is part of the culture, but it's still separate. Love the language, it's one of the most melodic musical languages in the world. Language, food, and definitely people, because people are genuine, welcoming, very kind, hardworking, so a really sweet nation. Obviously there are variations like in any, we're talking about in general.
What is one what is one carrot? What is one characteristic I have had my whole life? Maybe as a kid, like if there's anything that
One
has
characteristic
gone-
from the beginning, like
Yeah.
literally from the small kid up to now.
if there's anything, or like I don't know,
One characteristic.
one
Well,
carrot.
now I probably will completely agree. It's not just even my opinion. I agree with opinion of teachers, which we're going back on what we already said. What teachers were telling me at school, grade after grade, smart beyond your years. And it's not because you're my daughter. And I want to praise you, not just because of that. That's what teachers were saying. I guess I'm very lucky as a mom to have, you know, a daughter like that. So there you go. I agree with them. I agree.
Don't flatter me too much.
Well,
Tick. Doo-doo-doo.
next.
What's your favorite thing about me? This video is just like complimenting, flattering me.
My favorite. I know it's going to sound horrible. On the other hand, maybe not. What would you expect from a
I'm
parent,
scared.
which I am? No, because it is true in my eyes, and you want to hear my opinion, right? We all do like ourselves, or majority.
You'd hope so.
I think we do. A lot of people might not admit it, and I mean in a good way, not in a.
I think it's good to love yourself to an extent, like not
Yeah, but
put
I'm
yourself
talking
higher
about
above others.
when
but
you say
I think
love
you
yourself,
should-
it's respect. It's
Yeah.
respecting yourself, and person
Yeah.
who respects himself or herself will be very respectful towards
Yeah.
others. We're talking about
treat.
not feeling like look at me.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
not
I'm
the
talking. And the answer, I really like the fact that you're a lot like me, and you are very, I think, smart, very respectful. Going back on the respect, very respectful of other people, and that's what I see very similar. You know, like we do know we are similar. We like similar things and stuff like that. But in this moment, what we're talking about, it goes beyond liking maybe, you know, same colors or same food or having same thoughts.
Yeah. Did like the career path, like what I'm studying, that I chose to pursue come as a surprise, or did you expect it?
No, I guess, I mean, you were talking about first you were going to look at psychology,
Yeah.
which I wasn't surprised at all because it's the same subject. We discussed it. I was looking for, you
Yeah.
know, for my studies many years ago, so I wasn't surprised at all. Then you sort of went into media stuff. Wasn't surprised at all because
Still doing
you,
that, just not at uni.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
that
you were
wasn't
involved
surprising.
in everything. I guess I was a little bit surprised that you changed for a different course, and
Yeah, because it was like,
well, a bit different.
yeah,
And I guess from like, you sort of don't expect somebody change, but then
Yeah.
again, it's your life, it's your decision,
yeah,
and you say you enjoy it, you change your mind. So
Yeah.
in the end, I did not struggle accepting it
No.
or anything because as
yeah.
long as
And you're
you're
not
happy,
one of, like, you're not one of those parents that's like, you just want like the best for me, but it's like whatever I choose to do is up to me. 'cause
yeah, because it's your
some
life.
parents get a bit too involved.
Again,
I
it's
think.
we're here to help as parents, but they say we don't owe children. We're just given a child for a very limited time to take care and let them be free. That's how it was designed. So there you go.
And it's like, I always like talk to my friends about this because year 12 was such a weird experience. I feel like everyone like felt kind of pressured to like start uni straight away because we were in like lockdowns and stuff.
Yep.
So like the idea of taking a gap year was kind of pointless because it was like we're at home, like we can't travel overseas.
you're losing
like
one
what's the
year.
point of taking a gap year? So a lot of people just like went straight into uni. Like I've had a couple friends that have like dropped out or changed courses after that year. So it's actually like quite normal given like the year 12 we had and the first year out of school. Like it was such a weird experience. I feel like people felt kind of pressured to start straight away and maybe they didn't have time to like think about it. At the end of the day, like if you want to change courses, careers, like yeah, it's up to you, and you don't want to be stuck in something that you're not fully happy with. So it's like,
Yeah.
even if you have worked a job for like 10 years, if you don't like it, like
And it's
try something
helpful
else.
if people around you,
Yeah.
close to you, are accepting of that.
Yeah.
So obviously, not everybody can have it
Yeah.
or has it. And yeah, I'm happy with what you're happy with.
Where do you want to travel together next? I feel like this has like two answers, because there's like one that's maybe a more realistic, like this is the next place we're going, and then one for like the future, like one day. So I feel like
Right.
it kind of has two answers.
Well, one we never sort of did, even if we planned
Yeah.
it. That was Greece, and
Yeah.
you sort of probably knew what I was going to
Yeah.
say, because it was always in the plan with us. I would love to go to
Yeah.
Greek islands. It's
That's
not
the
going to
thing.
happen probably.
Not for
You're
a little
busy
bit,
and
yeah.
it's quite far away. And then you say the more realistic one here.
Yeah, like
Well, that was
somewhere like
also
kind of
planned as
local.
well. I mean, local enough.
Yeah.
Hamilton Island.
Yeah.
And you wanted to do it. You've got your license now, so you can drive us
Oh, no,
around
I'll-
the island. No.
Next, when I get my full license.
Yeah, but it's coming very
Yeah.
soon, so that's probably more realistic
So
and close
like,
in
yeah,
time than,
Hamilton Island.
yeah.
We've been there like twice before, right?
yeah, and we loved
Yeah,
it.
we love it there. So
And you
I feel
said,
like
I want to
that's-
come back so we can drive the...
Yeah.
No, you can
I
drive
want
the
to drive
buggy.
the golf buggy.
Yeah, the buggy. That's what I'm saying. And you can drive us on the buggy. I would love that. We enjoy traveling
Yeah.
together. It doesn't happen
Yeah.
a lot, but when we do...
But even like
We enjoy it.
little trips are fun, because sometimes overseas trips are a bit like difficult to factor in with work and study and like money. You know what I look like right now? I'll put it on the screen. Do you remember Boo Bar?
Which screen am I looking
I'll
at?
put it up there so they can see.
Right.
But I look like you know Boo Bar, that TV show.
Yeah,
Does anyone remember that TV show?
I remember it very vaguely.
I remember for so long I
forgot
couldn't
about
remember
them.
what it was called. So I literally looked up. Yeah, if you look
and
up.
they came
So I
up.
literally looked up Colourful Blobs TV show and it comes up. And then I found out that it was called Boo Bar, but this show was so like
Yeah, it's
random.
like...
but
But
I remember
also,
that
like,
so clearly.
childhood, like
Yeah.
ages ago, literally.
It was actually kind of scary.
Even I forgot.
Thank you for watching this video.
Thank
I hope
you.
you enjoyed. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. The button is down below. And yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys next Sunday with
Ciao,
another
ciao.
video. Bye.
Ciao.